Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Dropping back, it's Cruz. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll try the run. Made a defender miss. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Nevada's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been
wasting no time taking a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, what a move to get open. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. The give out of the gun. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. He's got the tight end. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Sends it back in motion. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Go straight ahead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under fire. Got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Keeps it on the bootleg. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You talk about Allen, the perfect play against the bootleg. The cat blitz. They bring the corner right to where he's bootlegging. They force the sack. Nice call by the defense.
Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Here comes the heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking for a man. It's Cruz. Snagged in the middle. It's Judovsky. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air, it's Cruz. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Judowski. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. To the air on first down. Soft spot in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, first and 10 from the 31.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Got it in the middle. It's Judowski. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Looking downfield, it's Cruz. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Jose State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
San Jose State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. Moments like this, you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. On target over the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Got room to work.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. To the air, it's Cruz. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Good enough for a first down.
Firing to the right, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second down.
To throw, it's Cruz. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Wide open space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And they tacked on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
San Jose State, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run the sneak for it. Past the first down marker and still running. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Cruz. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that is another.
Off play action. Caught. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wants to throw. It's Cruz. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down coming.
They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Nevada will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. He's got him. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's another 1st down.
Wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got his man downfield. Good solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I